Hi there folks, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. With the start of the Masters just around the corner, and with Tiger Woods being one of the bookies' favourites, we thought it'd be fun to look back 21 years to when the big cat won his first green jacket. Today I'm going to use the driver he used to such deadly effect that week. I've got it here with me, it's the King Cobra Deep Face. Now this is a pretty old bit of kit, there's dots in the club face, and just look how small that head is. It is absolutely tiny compared to today's drivers. I'm going to compare this driver to Tiger's current driver, the TaylorMade M3. I'm going to go out on the golf course and see how they compare, how I get on with each one. And also going to flash up some launch monitor data to see just how far technology in drivers has come along in the last 21 years. So I'm excited to put it to the test, so let's get out on the golf course and get started. The first test for the Deep Face, a 401 yard par 4. To fly the cross bunkers, it's 260. Let's see how I get on. Two really good hits with both driver. I couldn't ask for a better strike. So let's see how much difference there is in 21 years worth of technology. .27 paces. From up there, I've got the pitching wedge into the green. Back here, a 7-iron. I mean, that's one massive advantage if I'm hitting that ball up there instead of this one. Followed up the two good drives with two good second shots. No guessing which one went closer. Yeah, the 7-irons left me about 15 to 20 feet for birdie. With the pitching wedge in my hand, I've got about 10. What a difference that added length makes. There are so many incredible stats from Tiger's win in '97. He became the youngest winner in tournament history at the age of 21. The average age of the field that week was about 38. He also set a new tournament scoring record at 18 under par. He absolutely ran away with it, and his scoring record is still in place, and it was only equalled by Jordan Spieth a few years ago. It wasn't just his low scoring and his age that really impressed, it was also his prodigious length off the tee with the Cobra Deep Face I've got in my bag. He averaged 323 yards off the tee for that week, and that's absolutely staggering, and even more staggering when you consider the guy in second place in those stats was 25 yards behind him. He was hitting it miles past everybody. It was such an asset for him that week. The longest iron he hit into any of the par 4s was 7-iron, so that's just such an advantage he had over the rest of the field. So without a doubt, one of the key reasons behind Tiger winning his first green jacket was just how deadly he was with the King Cobra Deep Face. Whilst I'm waiting on the group in front, I thought we'd run through the numbers I got with each driver. Let's get started with the club head speed. First thing to say is the M3 is a lot longer than the Deep Face. That's just the way driver design's gone in the last couple of decades. So 116.5 to 109.2, 7.3 miles an hour, big difference. We then jump up even more, 169 ball speed to 158.4, 10.6 miles an hour ball speed difference. You know, that comes down to so many things. You know, the technologies of the M3 are hammerhead, inverted cone, really fast, flexible faces. So that's giving me that incredible jump in ball speed. Launch angle, the TaylorMade launching a lot higher. Peak height, again, a lot higher and coming down a lot softer. The backspin, 2,500, I've been fit for this driver. That's pretty much where I would want it to be. I was surprised to see the Cobra at about the same number, about 2,500. It's got an S300 shaft in it that's probably as old as the driver. And then we get on to the big number, carry. 292 yards, that's really, really good for me. That is up there with the longest drivers I've ever tested. 258 is what it's compared to with the Deep Face. 34 yards of difference on the fly. That's just insane how much difference there is. Total distance, there's only 28 yards of difference, 314 to 286. That comes down to the fact that the Cobra was launching a bit flatter and running a wee bit more. But yeah, definitely that big number, 34 yards worth of difference. That just shows you what 21 years of technology, driver head technology, custom fitting, the shaft in the driver, everything combines to give me 34 yards extra on average. That's just absolutely insane. Not only that, you know, if I hit a bad shot with the M3, it's going to go close to that 292 carry, you know, whereas the Cobra is going to reach nowhere near 258. If I hit a really poor strike with the Deep Face, that small club head does not have the forgiveness that I'm looking for. It's going to go nowhere. So not only is it incredible distance gains that's happened over the last 21 years, it's also incredible improvements in forgiveness. The Deep Face seems like a relic, to be honest, these days. It came about at a time when drivers were changing rapidly. Although guys like Greg Norman and Hale Irwin also used it to good use, it came about at a time when heads were getting bigger, faces were getting faster, graphic shafts were coming on the scene. There was a lot of changes in technology at and around this time and just after when the Deep Face was released. Tiger used an X100 steel shaft in his driver at the time of the Masters, and this, you know, it was quickly outdated. So I think that's why it probably seems a bit older than 21 years old, because if you look back to a driver from, say, the early 2000s, it probably wouldn't look so different to the M3. But, you know, there's not really a lot of technology to talk about with that Deep Face. It's a stainless steel head, it's got a steel shaft, it's got grooves and dots in the club face. But that's pretty much it. Whereas if we look at the M3, there's an abundance of technology packed into it. It's a list, a page long, of everything that's gone into that driver to help you hit it further and straighter. Tell you what, it doubles up as a putter quite nicely. This thing just launches so low, it comes out like an absolute bullet. I will say it feels really nice though. That's one thing that I'm noticing, it feels really soft. But in no way is it forgiving, and it doesn't, you know, clearly doesn't help inspire confidence in an address. And then as soon as I've gone from that to this, it's just a world apart. It's so different to look behind, so different to set up with, and it just, the amount of confidence you have to stand up and rip one with this compared to the Deep Face, it's just crazy. You know, even on mishits, this thing's flying a long way. I cannot say the same for that club. Without a doubt, my best shot of the day with the Deep Face. Caught it right out of the middle, flew nice and flat, ran a long way. It was just awesome, felt great. With the M3, however, probably the polar opposite, my worst shot. Low, heely, cutting, just felt absolutely rotten. But look, the exact same distance and only what, 3-4 yards off the fairway? Just shows you how good modern day drivers are. If I hit that same shot with the Deep Face, I would be out in those flats way over there without a shadow of a doubt. There we go, 18 holes played. I really enjoyed playing with that Deep Face driver. It was a lot of fun. It was good to see just how the clubs of yesteryear compared to the stuff we've got in the bags these days. It was really interesting. I think what today's meant to be most is that I'm going to watch Tiger's 97 highlights with a newfound appreciation for what he did. The fact he managed to average 323 yards off the tee with that small hunk of metal is just insane. It's so incredible. But yeah, so that's it. It's been something a wee bit different today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.